Road trips aren't just about the destination, they're about the journey. But do your glasses offer everything your eyes need to get you there? Well, stay tuned because we're talking about the top 5 driving glasses of 2022. Hello and welcome, I'm TJ, and today we're going to be talking about the best driving sunglasses of the 2022 year. We've got 5 frames that were handpicked by our opticians for their ability to give you the comfort and clarity you need during your commute. And all of these frames, of course, are available in prescription. But before we get started, don't forget about our See Better guarantee. We want you to be happy with any item you get from SportRx, and if you're not, simply give us a call and our licensed opticians will make it right for you, whatever that means on our end. Okay, let's get started. First up on the list, we have the Maui Jim Mavericks. If you're a fan of Maui Jim, then you are probably familiar with the amazing contrast and clarity you get from their lenses and a wide variety of fit and style shapes that meet your individual needs. The Maverick is a great frame to consider if you live by the coast or by water, thanks to the saltwater safe treatment applied to the frame and lenses, meaning no corrosion from salty air and water. Now, you might think, well, this is a driving video, but many people like to take those long coastal roads, I do especially, and sometimes there is that salt in the air that can break down the materials a little bit faster than others. One thing I really like about the Maverick is that while most Aviator styles are in a 4 base or a subtle 6 base, this is more of a wrapped or curved 6 base lens, so you get a little bit more protection from harsh glare along the sides. But it's made of a very lightweight metal frame construction. They also come with adjustable silicone nose pads that allow for a customizable and secure fit, which means no distractions when using them on the road. Best of all, comes with Maui Brilliant Lens technology in plano, but you can also get that in prescription as we previously mentioned. Clear as glass, lightweight, scratch resistant, oleophobic, and available in poly or Maui Jim's Evolution and Brilliant materials. Plus, you have the benefit of Maui Jim's Polarized Plus 2 lens technology, which blocks 99.9% of glare and 100% of harmful UV rays. This is, of course, RXable, as I mentioned before, and comes in at a SportRx frame width of 136, which we classify as a men's medium to large or a women's large. Now, I'm somewhat in that medium to large category, so to give you an idea here, there you go. Very lightweight. These are not going to move around because you don't want to be thinking about what's on your face when you're driving. You want to be able to focus on the road. So, Maui Jim Mavericks, check them out. Now, for those style-centric individuals out there who are looking for a little bit more pop and eye-catching style to their frames, well then, check out the Ray-Ban RB3636 new Caravan. So much style dripping off this frame and a great option if you're on your way to the club. You can't even wear these inside because, I mean, you wear your sunglasses at night if you're going to a club, right? This Aviator style is no stranger to being behind the wheel. You've probably noticed them on somebody's face when you've been stopped at a red light yourself. The Ray-Ban brand is a popular choice among drivers and pilots for that matter for their contemporary take on classic frame styles paired with crystal clear optics. The new Caravan comes in a very lightweight metal frame. I'll say it's a little bit weightier than the Maui Jim Mavericks that we touched upon before. Sometimes that can be to your advantage, especially if you're somebody who likes that feeling of something a little stronger, a little heavier, because it gives you that feeling of quality, I guess, for lack of a better term. It also includes adjustable nose pads and a double bridge, and they feel very secure. I think these would even withstand a little bit more abuse and damage compared to that of the Mavericks. So something to consider when you're looking for a metal Aviator style. One more thing I did want to touch upon in terms of the weight is that if you do have a slightly heavier frame near the front compared to the back near the temple, then it can have the tendency to fall off your face, especially when you look down or forward. But you can combat that problem by simply utilizing the metal core running through the temple, especially near the back, to give you a little bit more grip and hold right on the back of the ear. Now, I know I've mentioned style a couple times, but one thing I really did want to touch upon in terms of the style of this frame are the iconic Ray-Ban rivets engraved along the sides of the temple and along the top of the double bridge. That just adds that little extra bit of sophistication, which I appreciate. Now, one more thing I really did want to touch upon in terms of fit, especially when compared to the Maverick, is the fact that this is a rectangular shaped lens compared to the teardrop shape. If you're somebody who has a lower bridge and you have a tendency or a problem where the frames are touching the tops of your cheeks, definitely give the Caravan a try if you're looking for a sleek Aviator style, because it really helps to eliminate that problem. Again, this comes at a SportRx frame width of 136, which you classify as a men's medium to large or a women's large. Now I know in the style you heard me go on and on about the rivet design on the side, which I'm a big fan of, but what would be really riveting is if you hit that like and subscribe button. And by the way, leave a comment below. We'll be sure to get back to you with any questions you may have, and if you want to dive in deeper, give us a call, talk to one of our SportRx opticians, and check us out on social media where we blast a lot of other products out there for you to review and comment on. You can check us out at our handle at SportRx. Okay, next we're jumping into the Randolph Engineering Aviator. Now the Randolph Engineering Aviator specifically is an iconic style that is made in the USA and commands attention in and out of the driver's seat. While I will say that this particular Aviator style, by the way, it is a navigator lens shape compared to the more rectangular and teardrop shapes, but it does have a little bit more weight to it compared to the other two models. Now, a lot of people might think that that's a bad thing, but sometimes a little bit of extra weight can relay a feeling of sophistication and overall quality. And I can say that holding these in my hands, I think you could potentially drop them, throw them, run them over, and they're still gonna maintain their shape. Don't try that, but I'm just saying. And again, much like the Caravan option, the Navigator lens shape that you see here is great if you're one of those people who struggles with the teardrop lenses like on the Mavericks, because they have a tendency to touch your cheeks, especially if you have high cheekbones or a rounder face shape, or if you have a lower bridge. Now, I'm somewhat elongated, so it's not really a problem for myself, but it is something to consider when you're looking at what lens shape you want to go with. Now, one thing that I really love about Randolph Engineering is that most of their models, especially their Aviators, employ a unique bayonet temple that you can see right here. And what I love so much about it is that not only does it give you customization if you need to bend it around a little bit more, but it just gives a very gentle hug along the cranium that allows it to not move around at all, gives you a very secure, reliable fit, and just feels great with or without a hat. It's just a wonderful design. Now, if you're someone who doesn't require a prescription, then I think you're gonna really appreciate and like the SkyTech glass or nylon lenses that come with Randolph Engineering frames, as they were designed with military aviation in mind, so you know you're gonna get crystal clear optics. But if you do require a prescription, these are also available in sport optimized lens configurations, or you can customize your own. Now, one of the best things that I really love about Randolph Engineering Aviator is the fact that it comes in 3 distinct eye sizes. There's a 52 eye size, which comes in a SportRx frame width of 132, a 55 eye size, which comes in at 136, and then the 58 eye size, which I have right here, which comes in at a SportRx frame width of 143. And you can see right here, while I am considered to be a medium to large size, the XL does have that oversized look to it and still can fit on a majority of individuals, I find. And again, going back to the bayonet temple, as an everyday hat wearer, I can appreciate the fact that it's slim, it fits right, slides right underneath the hat, you can see right there, and the ear, no pressure points, a nice secure feel with lots of style to spare. Okay, now we're gonna be moving away from our metal aviators, and we're gonna start to introduce some bio-based materials, starting with my personal favorite, yes, I'm biased, the SportRx Huckson. These are the frames that I personally use every day in and out of the car, and I love them for a variety of reasons, which I'm gonna get into right now. The Huckson is a SportRx bestseller with all of your favorite features rolled into one versatile frame. A laid-back athleisure style made from eco-friendly resin that is both lightweight and durable, and subtle rubber grip notes on the nose pads and temple tips give you a little bit of added security, especially when you start to heat up or sweat. A flatter 6-base wrap accommodates a wider variety of prescription strengths and also comes available in prescription with sport optimized lenses, or you can customize your own. As you can see, it works seamlessly beneath a hat, and it comes in at a SportRx frame width of 136, which we classify as a men's medium to large and a women's large respectively. Wrapping up our lineup is the eco-friendly Smith Emerge frame, made with Smith's Evolve frame material that includes 55% castor bean oil, making it as lightweight and durable as nylon with the added benefit of sustainability, if that's something that you like or appreciate. Comes with mega nose pads, a lot beefier than some of the other options that you'll see on here, but allows for a very decent amount of grip. And you can see when I put these on, again, works seamlessly beneath the hat thanks to the thin temple profile that kind of curves, but the nose pads have a little bit more chunkiness to them. And like I said, it really grabs the bridge nicely. Even when I look down, these are not budging, as you can plainly see. 6 base rectangular lenses are flatter with a minimal wrap at the outer edges to protect your peripheral viewing, and these are available with Smith carbonic lenses and impact-resistant polycarbonate lens material, or again with SportRx custom lenses, which you can again customize your own, or look into our Sport Optimized lenses, features that we've put together to achieve a certain type of contrast for your individual liking or a specific activity. These come in at a SportRx frame width of 138, which we classify as a men's large and a women's large to extra large. That about wraps it up for the best driving sunglasses of the 2022 year. If you're ready to shop one of these styles, stick around for a moment longer. We'll make it really easy with a shop now button you'll see below. And don't forget about our See Better guarantee, because it is there for your peace of mind, and who doesn't want that? Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting or valuable. If so, please hit that like button because it helps us out in the algorithm. And you can find relevant videos over here or down below. And if you're ready to check out these styles, click this button right here. If you want to consume some more content, it's provided for you, like I said. And don't forget to check us out on all social media outlets. You can find us at our handle at SportRx.